Alright, so kind of annoying. I mean, it's not just this time, it's pretty much almost every time I've been there. They're not friendly. They like to follow me around and follow other people around too. Like you're going down the aisle, they're looking at you from the front, and then they'll zigzag to the back and look at you, and they'll walk around back and look at you again. And it's always kind of annoying because like you're looking at me like as if I'm gonna steal things. I'm trying to shop local to support a local fishing shop, to support local business, so that way I always have things to come by and buy the gears I need. But unfortunately, after today, I think I'm done with the Valley rods and gun because I'm just gonna go to Turner's. Turner has all the stuff I need, all the saltwater gears. Turner has gears that I need, and Sportsman Warehouse has the other stuff that I need. And I went to Valley Rods and Gun looking for some of the white grubs. I always buy the 8-inch, and I want to ask the owner, I think his name Mel, and I go, hey, you got any of the bigger size of these? And he goes, no, that brand, they don't carry anything bigger than that. That's the biggest one they have. But we have a red one if you want from another brand. I'm about, I buy white. If fishermen are picky, they show you a white color, you pretty much don't want white. Why would they want a different color? So to me, it's like if you're lying to me about a product, especially a product, a company that carries, I seen it before, I bought it plenty times before. If you're lying about saying that they don't carry that size, they don't carry that, then what else are you lying? And if this is how you carry your shop, I don't want to shop at your store anymore. I don't know if you guys like his shop, go for it. To me personally, I just won't shop there anymore. I'll go to Bass Pro on the way back from Half Moon Bay, stop in San Jose or Manteca, or Sportsman Warehouse or Turner's in town. So yeah, I'm sorry to say, but I can't support local if the local don't want to help you out. And yeah, just a little gripe, kind of annoying. I'll show you the size that he offers, and I'll show you the size that, what the heck is driving? I'll show you the size that Sportsman Warehouse offers. So, all right. I'm at a Sportsman Warehouse right now, and this is the size I normally get, and it's an 8-inch. And the size that Rods and Gun won't sell me was the other one, but he said that this brand does not carry bigger size. Well, I'm here proving that it does, and I can find it elsewhere. So, just showing you guys the evidence. So this is what I bought from Valley Rods and Gun. I bought a big pack of squid, sushi, some hair, some sugar, and this is what I'm talking about. So this is the size that he said that Callan makes, the biggest size, the only size, and they don't make anything bigger than this, which is just the size of my thumb on the body wig. So he's saying that Callan doesn't make anything bigger than this right here. Like, that's lying. That's lying big time. I'm pretty sure the company isn't happy about that too, but you're lying to your customer that this is all the biggest size this brand carries and that they make. So I'm like, this is stupid. And I'm gonna put that for measurement. And this is the normal size I buy, and this is from Sportsman Warehouse. And look at that. Same brand, bigger size. 8-inch, 6-inch. Bigger meat, bigger display. How dare they lie to me? I've been buying this, catching all my fish off of this, and there's even bigger ones than this. So for the owner to tell me that, that's just stupid. So I won't shop there anymore. All right, so this is the gear that I use. I mean, I've done a video before, and I know it's not important, but in case you do want to do some halibut fishing or rockfish fishing, this is what I use. I like white. So when you offer me different color, it's kind of annoying when I'm the consumer. I know what I want. But other than that, okay, let's get back to this. Damn, the shop. So I like white because white stands out in the water. It's like a squid or a piece of fish meat or whatever. It's just more visible, I guess you could say. This is the normal size hoochie that I use. I think this is like a 4-inch. These are 6-inch, which the only one they have. This is the one I use, regular 8-inch, and then I haven't tried a big one like this, but I'm gonna try to rig this one up. And weight, triple swivel or 3-way, and then your hooks. Kind of find the hooks I want, but any hooks will work. I got some 2-aught, 3-aught, and what is it, 6-aught. And then I usually do a 30-pound test to snap my line. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I do. Usually I'll take out a 3-way. Three-way swivel, and then I usually do a shorter leader to the weight, so that way I'm not too far on off the bottom, but not too high too. So everybody knows how to tie. So just tie your knot, and then tie your knot to the weight, or tie to one of the clips, one of these clips, so you could change your weight whenever you want, or a different size depending on the current. But let me tie this up real quick now. I'll show you guys. Alright, so got my line to the swivel, got my other piece of the line to a little clip. You can see bad lighting in here. Usually you want the weight line to be a lighter line, so if you do snap off, you snap off the weight, even though the weight are expensive. I think this one is like almost $7. So I'd rather lose $7 than my whole rig or my fish. So yeah, just clip onto your weight. So I got about a foot off the ground, and then when you bounce, you'll make noise. The halibut will come by and kind of check it out what it is. And then the other part is I like to do maybe 2 to 3 feet a leader. So this is probably about 2.5 feet. And then let's see what hook I'll use. I'll use the 2-aught. 2-aught should be good. I do 3 in the front and 2 in the back. Do a little offset, since the front's the one that needs to go through the meat, and the back just to get a short strike. Oh, weird. So time to tie on the hook, the rig. I like a little bit bigger hook in the front, maybe one size bigger, a little smaller hook in the back, just because just a free dingo line, just a trailer hook. And I don't like using treble because when you're trying to put a fish into the kayak and you have a treble hook, you got a exposed hook that could pretty much harm you too. Where a single hook, it's a little bit easier to see where the hook is going, or if it's in the mouth, you know that's in the mouth. It's gonna be a little bit harder to penetrate through your skin, because all the hook penetration to people's skin are always on treble hook. You hardly really see single hook. You do see it, but it's not as often as treble hook. But I like to snell the back hook. So through the eye, couple wraps down, get the end of the tag line or the line, stick it through the eye, and then there you go, you got the back piece. And then I do the same thing, but I come from the back on the top hook rather than go through the front. So go through, kind of dark in here, should get a little bit better lighting, brought a second light. And depending on how big your lure, trying to match it so that it matches in the body and a little bit just kind of by the tail or a little after the tail. This one might do a little bit after. So you're still through the hook, do the same thing, wrap it down a few, and then get the line back through the eye, And pretty much that's it. You got 2 lines on the hook, and then you just tie this pretty much to the other end of the swivel. So swivel. Now this is just how I tie everything. It's easier for me and it works. Lick it, moisten it, or whatever you want to call it. Cinch it tight. Ain't going anywhere. Clip. So right now you got the weight on the bottom, a foot of line to the top, and then 2 to 3 feet to your hook. And what I found that works really good now is, you know, these giant baits. Doesn't matter brand, I just prefer this brand. And then you just stick it through. And I don't think it really matters which way you stick it through, because it's still gonna be spinning. So I like to bury the eye a little bit so the hook is still popping out a little bit like that. And then the back hook, just dangle freely, or you could do what I always do too, is pinch it through a little piece of the body, so that way it's hanging off the back, or you could pierce it all the way through. I do that too. So now you got 2 hooks exposed while the tail's kicking, and usually they always try to bite the back one. Most of my hookup are from the back, and that works great. That's a killer one. It's stupid, it's simple, but it works. And yeah, pretty much that's it. And then you could do, if you want to get creative, you could put a hoochie in the front to make it bigger, have more wavy arms. But other than that, this is it. And to me, this is killer. It works for halibut, rockfish, lingcod, cabezon. So I don't know, if you want to use it, use it. My videos are for helping each other out, or helping you guys out, or you guys help me out too. So whatever I use to catch fish, I'll show you guys what I do. There's a lot of people who are out there new and they don't know how to catch fish, and if they are watching my show, or you guys are watching my show, by all means use it. Like I always tell people, just because you have the lure or a type of rig that works doesn't mean it's always gonna work unless you're on fish. If you're on fish, then it'll get it. But I like this rig because it put me on fish, and I don't know if somebody came out with it too, or just me, or mix in between. But I don't know, there's so many variation of people rigging things up, but this is just my method of what I like to use to catch fish. It's plain, it's simple, it's stupid, but it works. And then I'll do the hoochie one too. So like with the hoochie, I kind of want the hook to be a little bit after the skirt, so that way if it does miss strike, you always get it. If you do too close, I mean, you could do a little closer too like that, but you just don't want these things to be in the way of the hook. I don't know, at least I don't. I like it to dangle a little bit in case those stupid short strike. And the reason why I like snelling my hook is because you can always get it to be exactly the way you want it. So because it's not moving, and snell it. So once you snelled it, it's done. Perfect. And then what I like to do is stick in one of these flasher tinsel, what do they call them, tinsel tube, whatever it is. Stick it through so the hook is right there, and I already made a little hole, and then stick it through. Come on, where'd it go? Hey, open up. see. Ooh, doesn't want to slide through. There you go. All right, and once the first hook goes all the way in, there you go. Hang out the back. So that's all you need on this one. Just put this behind the rig or the swivel, and you could tip it with a anchovy. Stick the head through the first hook, and if your anchovy's long enough, you could probably stick it through the back one, or just stick it through the front one, or a little piece of bait. And that's pretty much all you need, because now you got a big presentation, nice and white, a little flash, and then anchovy for smell, scent, and if they do bite it, they can actually feel the fish, the bait, and taste it. So they won't let go. They'll try to swallow it, and as they do, they get a hook. And this is my killer halibut rig, and just a little bit bigger, because usually they're this size. So I'm gonna try this to see if I could get a bigger one, but this is the size you need if you don't care. About 4-inch maybe, but yeah, this thing works killer all the time. Same setup, but just this size. This is just a bigger model, and if you really want to, you could probably put a curly tail tip at the back so it wiggles too. But this is it. And for those of you who kind of wonder how the halibut fish, or what I use to catch halibut, or if I switch over, this is what I did. And this is what I did to catch the last halibut at Half Moon Bay. So use it, abuse it, catch some fish, and if you do, comment down below that it actually works. But other than that, good luck, and there should still be halibut. So good luck and go catch some fish. Thank you for watching.